Hello and welcome back to Vernon Photography Club. This video is to show you one way of doing an export from Photoshop where we're using a raw image to a JPG image. We're using the same examples we have in the other videos of resizing. We'll have a look at our image size, Control-Alt-I. And this image is 8256 by 5504 at 600 dpi, and that's just so that we can have a look and see what the final result is. Where it says image size up here, 260M, that is a Photoshop disk size used for Photoshop itself. It's not to do with the export or the actual saved size of the image. So, File, Export, Export As is where you want to go in this particular case. There are multiple ways to do this, but this is one of the easier ways. It brings up the Export As box. We're going to save it as a JPEG. We're going to make the quality high. Our width is going to be 1400. We're adding copyright and contact. We're attaching the content credentials. And we hit everything is good. It says it's going to be 599.9 kilobytes. It asks us where to save it. Or in this case, we've got a Photoshop examples. And we're going to call it Landscape Example. Maker name Outdoors, because outdoors is what we're going to say the evaluation subject is, and it's going to be a JPEG. Save. Now we'll go into Explorer and have a look at that file, landscape, 758 kilobytes. So and if we look at the properties of this image, details, it is at 600 dpi, 1400 by 933. The maximum is 1800 kilobytes, so it's not even half the size, and we've got full resolution on it. So let's have a look at the other ones here and do the same thing. Portrait example. Again, everything's finished. We'll look at the size, 3900 by 5500 at 600. File, Export, Export As. And in this case, we want the height to be 1050. And it says it's going to be 417 kilobytes. We're adding the copyright and contact, high there, attached to file, export, and we want to do portrait example, maker name, outdoors as a JPEG, save. And if we look at that in Windows Explorer, portrait example, 601 kilobytes. Very small, and that's at 600 dpi or dots pixels per inch. So let's go to our last one, which is our square. Again, everything's ready. File, Export, Export As, JPEG, high, width 1050 and 1050 because it's a square image. Copyright and contact, attached to file, export, and we'll change this to square. And save. Again, we'll look at the size of it. Square example, 677 kilobytes at 600 dpi. So you don't have to worry about going oversize when you're resizing to send out as a JPEG. You can have it up to 1.8 megabytes or 1800 kilobytes, same thing. So hopefully this has helped take some of the mystery out of exporting from Photoshop. Thank you very much. We still have a number of different programs to go through in the next little while, and they'll get posted up there. Thank you very much.